Hi, my name is Trixie, and I want to talk about writing. Specifically, being in a season of just loving it. I think I've been in a slump lately, and I feel like just woken up, and now all I want to do is write. And I'm trying to take every opportunity I can to do that. Now, I'm making videos right now, but otherwise I would have my laptop open and I'd be putting words together. I just feel like I'm nearing the pinnacle of this story, and it's it's fallen into place. It's coming together, and I am in love with just the characters and the story itself, and I can't wait till it's all together and ready to be published so that you guys can read it too. It it's a long time in coming. I started this way back in January of 2019. Now, I did take some time off when COVID hit. I it would have been the perfect time to write. Couldn't do anything else, but your mind was on so many other things that it stalled. So when I came back to the story and picked it up, I knew where the story was going, and I knew where things, were progressing and everything. But when you pick it up after, I don't know, a year and a half of not writing, it's inevitably going to go in a different direction just because you're a different person than you were, excuse me, than you were when you were first writing it. It's not going to be exactly the same story as when you started it before. It's going to go in a little bit of a different direction, and that's okay, because now you've got all these other life experiences that you can put into that story, and it's going to make it even better. And I think that's where I'm at right now. It's like the slump is over. I've awakened to a new realization that, geez, it's almost done. I am almost at the deadline, the end goal here, and I want it to be the best version of the story that it can be, and I want it to help a lot of people. Now, it is a fiction story, but it's based on a lot of truth from my life and from other women's lives that I know, and so there's a lot of truth in the stories that are coming out, and because of that, it's kind of a vulnerable storyline, but writing it is very much therapy for me, and I'm hoping that by reading it, a lot of people will be able to figure out answers for themselves. That they don't have to be stuck in a situation that they're stuck in, that they can take a step and another step and another step until they're out of that situation that they find themselves in. And if I can do that, I will be so grateful, so happy that I could help somebody get out of a situation that they don't need to be in. But that's the first part of the story. Then I've got a second book and then a third book. So this, and I've written part of the second book. I've written part of the third book already. It's just all going to flow together. It's all one big long story that's written into 3 books. And so and there may be spin-offs from the 3rd book to go into other stories, because I'm sure that there's going to be women in those situations, to different situations, that will be able to have their own books. And I'm very, very looking forward to that. So I will leave you with that thought. Find ways to implement, to put writing into your everyday life, if you're able to. Take those opportunities as they come along to get some words on the page and to get your story out there. We all are looking forward to it. We want to read those stories that you've got in your mind too, just as much as I want you to read the stories that I've got in mine. And with that, I think I'll say, tell your story for His glory. And I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.